Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm Morgan Evans, and I'm sitting down with varsity baseball head coach Brent Mosley. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right, so let's just start off with the whole season. How's it gone so far?
Well, we're 14-1, so it's gone well. We've played in the region. I think we're 8-0, 9-0, and had 2 sweeps over.
And that was
Water and McIntosh.
Okay. Y'all are ranked #1 by the AJC. How do you feel about the target on your back?
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of. I would rather just not be ranked.
Really?
Yeah, I like to be the team that's under the radar that nobody knows about, and when you're #1, that's the worst place you could be because everybody expecting you to be the best team and do all these things. So I'm hoping, it's nice. It's good publicity for the boys, and it tells you how hard they worked and how well they've done. So.
I mean, were y'all even ranked last year?
Yeah. I think we were ranked in the top 5 at one time.
Okay.
But we haven't been ranked 1 in probably since 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Yeah.
All right. So tonight and tomorrow you're playing Riverdale, and you beat them on Tuesday, right?
We did 13 or 14-1.
Oh wow. So not even nervous about them.
No, the whole thing with playing, and not to say anything bad about Riverdale, but you have to challenge yourself as a player to make yourself get better that day, and so it's not so much about the competition, it is about you.
Right.
So I hope they do that.
And clearly the offense was doing well on Tuesday.
They did, yeah. Their first pitcher was really good, it was 6-1 going into the 6th inning.
Oh, okay.
And then they changed, and we hit their second pitcher. I think we hit 3 home runs that inning.
Wow. Okay, so next big series is Griffin.
It is, yeah.
And they're #2 in the region, so.
They're #2, and I think they're #4 in the state, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
they have about the same record as we do, and they have, I think, what they say is a first-round draft pick, and Terry Fuller.
Oh yeah, heard about him.
Yeah, and
he's
have a lot of,
right?
yeah, he's an outfielder and has a lot of good pieces around him. They're a lot like us. They have some really good pitching. They have some guys that can hit. So it's going to be an interesting series.
Who are you looking to pitch against them?
Well, my 3 starters, as normal, will be Jake Arnold and Jack Moore and Will Evans. And then Chance has done a great job. Man, we used him twice against McIntosh. I think twice. Will Collins has done a really good job. Hey, all my pitchers have done well.
So, are you worried about the offense?
Not as much as I was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think we're getting better. There's still some guys that are struggling a little bit that can hit, and just aren't yet. So, Kyle Everett, for one, he's been a 3-year starter for us and been a great offensive player, but he's struggling. He got out later than he ever has from basketball.
Right.
So he's still playing catch up, but he's going to come around. So, once we get all those guys going, we'll be good.
And have you been able to practice since I know the field's been occupied by JV?
No, we haven't practiced in over 3 weeks.
Do you think that that's going well for you? Like maybe it's good?
Yeah, in some ways it is.
Yeah.
And there's still some things that we weren't able to get to before we started, like some of the picks that we want to do. We haven't even been able to put them in yet.
Oh, really?
Just because you run out of time, and so then we started playing. There's somebody on the field every day, so we'll get to it.
Don't practice, or do you go in the batting cages?
Yeah, we hit in the cages, and we throw bullpens either in the cages or out here in the bullpens during the 9th grade or JV game. So we do those things.
Gotcha.
We condition some, but we can't field, can't throw, can't work on PFP, bunt defenses, all those things.
But I mean, clearly that's not a problem because Brian Port is doing amazing at shortstop.
He is a really good player. For a sophomore, he is an elite defensive baseball player.
Right.
Yes, and we've been really pleased with how he's played this year. He's really good.
Yes. Okay, so after Griffin, do you have any more big series before the spring break tournament?
No, that's it. And then we come, we go up to Knoxville, play those 4 games, then we come home and play Fayette 3 games, and that's a wrap on the region. Yeah.
You told me earlier that you have been scheduled some hard teams in Tennessee, right?
Right.
So, are you like?
I'm looking forward to it. No.
Just to challenge the team and see how they do.
Because our last week is the bye week. is
Okay.
our bye week for the region, so before the state playoffs, we're not really gonna play anybody. I've got a couple pickup games, but we need, you know, that's gonna be really good competition. I'm
Mhm.
excited, you know, it's 4 of the best teams in the Knoxville area, and
Right. Is it kind of like a bracket thing, like?
no, I'm not really sure how he does it, cause I know they did have a winner last year, so I don't know if he just does it by record. I don't know how many, I haven't even looked, to see how many teams, I just know who we're playing.
Okay. And have you locked in home field advantage for the first round of state playoffs?
Pretty much, if we beat everybody, cause we have no losses and Griffin has no losses, so the
In
first
the
two,
region, right?
right, in the
Okay.
region, so the first two obviously host. Like Whitewater has 6 losses.
Oh, wow.
McIntosh has 4 losses, so
Mhm.
we got a 4-game lead on them, a 6-game lead on Whitewater.
Okay.
So I would think that for the most part, yes, we've locked it. I mean, crazy things could happen, you never know, but
Right.
we're looking good to host the first round at least.
And when do those start?
The last weekend in April, or the last Friday in April, I think it may be the 28th, 26th, or
Okay.
28th, something like that.
All right. Well, good luck tonight and tomorrow
All right.
at Riverdale, and
Yeah.
thanks for sitting down with us.
All right.
Join us next time on Coach's Corner.